Welcome to Rev It Up Rounds. In today's video, we're starting into a driver career playing the new F124 game. We are starting in Formula 2 with a medium-length season of 8 races, doing a one-shot qualifying and 5-lap races. Once we arrived in F1, we will increase to normal qualifying and 35% races. I made a mistake by putting the resource rate of the player in the settings on increased. I only wanted the AI to be on the increased resource rate, and we'll fix that for the second episode. I put the driver customization on in the video on 5x speed, choosing the avatar, name, country where I'm from, and driver number 29. Then putting a design on the helmet. As a German, I had to go for the Mercedes Junior Driver Program. I picked the Trident team to start off in Formula 2, and Clement Novalak will be our teammate. First race of the season is in Bahrain. You will see the one-shot quali lap, where I really struggled with the new and unique handling model of F124 compared to its predecessors. I gave everything I had, but the lap was not good enough. Let's see what we can do in the 5-lap race starting last in Bahrain.
But we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself underway. Welcome to Sakir and the Bahrain International Circuit, where the grid is forming up ready for today's race. Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race. Here is the grid for today's race, which will be starting shortly. Teo Porcher will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from him. And it's Enzo Fittipaldi in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Martins, Deruvula, Jack Dewar, Hauger, Novalak, Owasa, Miney, Arthur Leclerc, Ben, Verschoor, Brad Benavides, Zane Maloney, Hadjar, Crawford, Vesti, Amory Cordial, Boschon, Correa, Nisani, and Trident rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. The new season starts now. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and it is time to restart Formula 2. We're so excited to be back. Alex, what are you expecting from this season?
Put 22 of the world's best young racing drivers in a pot, some great venues, press go, and it kicks out a champion. I cannot wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the year.
It's 5 red lights, and away we go for the first F2 race of our driver career in Bahrain. Getting an okay start and directly into the slipstream of Korea ahead. Looking for a sneaky dive into turn 1. Diving down the inside of multiple cars in the braking zone. A bit of contact with Crawford at the apex of turn 1. Maybe that was a bit optimistic from my side, but we need to move up the order as fast as possible. Out of turn 3 into the slipstream of Vesti. Moving to the outside and fighting Vesti side by side through turn 4. And we got him out of turn 4. Through the S's, turn 5 and 6. Got a great run there, but completely underestimated the speed of Benavides ahead and tapped his rear a bit. Directly checking if we got damage on the MFA and also making a move in to turn 8 ahead of Benavides and Maloney. Lap 2 starts, and we are sitting in the slipstream of Hajar. But the slipstream without DRS is not really effective. A super late dive with locking the brakes brings us ahead of Hajar, but also making a bit of contact with Verscore at the apex of turn 1.
Okay, mate, they're short, just ahead. Come on, push. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
Onto lap 4 now, still sitting behind Verscore, but there's not really a chance getting closer to him, even with DRS. Getting a great run on Verscore through turn 5 and 6, and outbraking him with an aggressive move in to turn 7.
Really good job on hitting that target, mate. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
We gained 10 positions in 5 laps and finished the race in P12. No points, but at least driver of the day.
So another fantastic victory for ART today.
Well, they've sent that one, haven't they? Brilliant start to the season, and that's exactly what they wanted for their early points talent.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display of driving skill. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns.
Next up is Imola, and well, I completely forgot to record one-shot quali. I realized it at the end of quali. Here is a screenshot of how we will go into the second race at Imola.
Welcome to all those joining us as we kick off another round of thrilling Formula 2 racing at Imola. Imola is unusual in that it runs anti-clockwise, taking 19 turns along its 3.1 miles of tarmac. 9 of those are right-handers, with the remaining 10 as left-handers. Now, the F2 drivers here today need to keep in mind the elevation. Pay attention to turn 7. A slow exit from here will lose a driver a lot of time as they struggle to accelerate uphill. As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. It's Trident in pole position then, and it's Joan Deruva in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Porcher, Behrman, Jack Doohan, Howard, Vesti, Kawasa, Martins, Clement Novola, Leclerc, Cordial, Enzo Fittipaldi, Juan Manuel Correa, Benavides, Bishop, Hajar, Kushner, Nissani, Maloney, Crawford, and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team. They've got friends here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching, so let's go and put on a good show for them.
Five red lights are out, and we are racing at Imola. And directly struggling with the new handling model, lost the car went onto the grass, losing P1 and dropping behind Porcher, Daravala, Behrman and Doohan. Side by side with Doohan through turn 1 and getting ahead of him in turn 2. Out of turn 3, getting a better exit than Behrman, pulling alongside and ahead of him. Gaining back the lost places from the start, and now fighting with Daravala for P2 through the Villeneuve chicane. Finally getting ahead of him at the exit of Tosa turn 7. Sitting in P2 now and hunting Porcher to get back into P1. getting a nice run through Variant Alta, gaining and gaining on Pourchaire, thinking he is going to defend the inside. But he stays on the racing line. I had to back off, but it wasn't enough, so Pourchaire got a little love tap. Lovely slipstream from Pourchaire down the main straight, pulling to the outside, side by side into the braking zone of Variant Tamburello. Side by side through the whole Variant Tamburello, and finally getting ahead on the little straight before the Villeneuve chicane.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push, and use it all up. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
Now on to lap 4, and Pourchaire is coming from behind with a mega slipstream, playing the Uno reverse card on us. He gets his move done before the apex of turn 1. Great run there through Puritella, down the hill, through Acqui Minerali, up the hill into Variant Alta, waiting for the perfect opportunity to get back ahead of Pourchaire. Down the main straight, DRS wide open, gaining on Pourchaire ahead, pulling alongside and finishing the move way before turn 1. Now we just have to keep it clean through the last lap to get our first win of the career.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Brilliant stuff from Trident today. What a superb victory.
Well, it's the team's local track, and you think that gives them a little bit of an advantage, but they put on a show for the fans out there today who will be checking in on their progress.
It's the part we've all been waiting for, the podium finish, and it's probably one of the more unexpected finishes in a while. Trident take the victory, and Trident have made huge strides with F2 recently, and today proves that they're not only still in the race, but they're in it to win. Congratulations to everyone on the team. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment when Formula 2 returns.
Looking at the standings after 2 of 8 rounds, Pourchaire is in the lead with 45 points. In P2 is Darvala with 33 points and ourselves in P3 with 28 points. Hope you enjoyed watching. See you in the next one, and remember to subscribe for more racing content.